See, I'm not gonna sit around and let you black women just sit around and talk about hey, black men ain't here and they ain't this, they ain't that. When in your own life you pick shit.
Today I will be reacting to Kevin Samuels as he gives hardcore facts to a female caller. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, subscribe to my second channel, Adventures of Anthony Spade, where I will be doing vlogs. So you get a little bit of me than what you see on this channel. Next, we will not be catering this to all women, even though it feels like it sometimes. All right. Today, we're going to be reviewing another video of Kevin Samuels going viral. Kevin Samuels has been going viral lately, and there's a reason for that. And I'm going to give this man his flowers. It's because he's brave enough to say the things on camera to women that a lot of us are like, all right, we can teach men this, but we're not just about to blatantly just come out and tell women this on camera. He's able to do that, to give the brutally honest truth. He pretty much takes what's all of us red pill, dating, everybody in the manosphere. He takes what we're teaching and he puts it all into one show. Granted, his show is geared for older people that are typically looking for relationships, but I do think a lot of people out there can learn from his channel. Today, he is going to be breaking down the hardcore facts to a woman as to why she complains about men, but then turn around and go and date the worst kind of guy. That's what we're living in today's world. We have women out here who dedicate their life, put up a big argument, victimize themselves, empower themselves to put a man down. They love telling the man what he's doing wrong. They love telling the man why he's not good enough and why he has to work harder. They are very good at belittling men. But the problem with that is they turn around and go and date and have kids with men worse than what they're complaining about. And that's what Kevin Samuels does. Kevin Samuels breaks it down really well. He's one of my favorites to watch. So let's get to it.
Went to jail.
Oh, so you pick whoopers and felons. And then you're gonna complain about what other I need you to stop right here, ma'am. I need you to slow the whole I need you to slow the whole French toast down. I'm not gonna let you get on here and talk about what black men are not when you pick and dudes that whoop your ass and are felons. See, I'm not gonna sit around and let you black women just sit around and talk about hey, black men ain't here and they ain't this, they ain't that, when in your own life you pick shit.
Kevin is absolutely right about that. Like I said before, women spend too much time complaining about men. They spend too much time talking about what a man's not doing, and then they turn around and pick the worst of men. So it's kind of like, why are you contradicting yourself? That's the problem here. Women are contradicting themselves, and this is the reason why the world is in a devastating state of mind. It's because women are living hypocritical lives.
Yeah, take a nice strong drink. Sip it all. Because you're talking about black men to share my reflection, and I'm tired of sisters like you running our reputation in the ground because you pick poorly.
A black man.
No, no, you had 20 million to pick from, but you picked a felon once to have 2 babies by and then Ike Turner. And all these black people in Atlanta. Why are you picking these scrubs?
That's what's left.
If you don't get off my goddamn
Aside
phone,
from the married
get off my phone. I don't want to keep up.
Okay, did you hear the response from her? The response from her was, that's all the men that slept. See, that's the most delusional part. See, in today's world, you have too many successful men, especially African-American men. You have a lot of that. Matter of fact, you're seeing more successful men than you're actually seeing thugs, even though thugs are still out here. You have a lot of successful men that actually dress like thugs that are really not thugs. But from my visuals, a black woman has a high pick of a litter of very successful men with money that got their life together. Because guys are making money in a lot of ways now a lot of black men are multitask when it comes to success. The problem that a lot of these good black dudes are facing with the woman is the simple fact that they're not strong enough. They're not going to scream at her. They're not going to holler at her. They're not going to beat her. And that's what these women feel like they need because of the blue pills out here. Once again, I keep telling you, life is inside of a loom because women are living hypocritical lives, which means they're giving birth to hypocritical kids, which is causing a hypocritical world.
That's what's left, huh? That's what's left. The black Mecca and all your WAP seems to attract is felons and abusers. Then you need to put that shit in get some maintenance done.
There are some good men.
Well, then why don't you attract them? Then why don't you date them?
I don't. It's difficult. It's like a needle in a haystack.
No, it's not a needle in a haystack. I live here.
Yes, it is.
I live here, and I date good black women. No, why can't you see? Let me back down, ma'am. Relationships are reflective. We attract what we are. When I was broken, I attracted broken.
All right, Kevin is absolutely right. You are gonna attract what you are. Prime example. You ever notice like all of these rappers, as they become famous and rich, they still attract to the worst type of woman out there. And even female rappers, they still attract to the worst type of men. Look at Nicki Minaj. She still was attracted to a pedophile and a felon. Look at Cardi B. Look at all the women out there. Look at all the men. All the rappers are dating prostitutes. They're dating strippers. They're dating IG models. Why? Because money will not change who you are. It will only enhance who you are inside. So be careful with trying to portray an image with your mouth and money, and you're not that person truly inside. A lot of people out here, they walk around acting like they just good people, that all of a sudden you hear news about them taking themselves out. And you're like, I didn't even know person was feeling that way. Right. Because people are programmed to be something that they're not. You as a man, you must know who you are, regardless of what people think about you. And you have to be comfortable with who you are. And you cannot be trying to appease to others. And life will turn out a little different. Let's get back to it.
And see, what I'm having a problem with is you are trying to make black men the problem, and you are definitely problematic. Everything I presented to you that is a fact that you can verify yourself, you've said no, 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 no. And who the hell wants to deal with a woman like that?
That's about that. What Kevin just said is the part about life that I truly don't understand. At this point of life, based off technology, you would think that a lot of girls out there can see that men do not want a man that wants to argue and fight with them and prove who's tough and who's not. Granted, we mainly see this in the African American community because I kind of feel other race of women, as they get closer to 30, they start to revert back to that woman who wants to be married. But in the African American community, we're constantly battling this all the way up to older ages. Black people are not enjoying themselves in their earlier years because of the compatibleness between a black man and a black woman, that you spend your 20s and your 30s constantly having relationship problems. The best relationships that I've seen in black people are ones that are 50 and 60 years old that have hit the wall and now they are in love. Blacks fall in deep love later in life when you need to try to find deep love earlier in life so you can start building the proper families. I've said it before, until you get all the hood rats from having multiple kids and start having the smart black women have more kids, you'll never offset the dysfunctionality within the black community, regardless of what you teach. You literally have to stop producing niggers and start producing black people. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you was able to get the message in this video. Big shout out to Kevin Samuels. Make sure you go check out my second channel, Adventures of Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. If y'all hear that lawnmower in the back, that's not me, that's that guy. All right, today I'm kind of frustrated. And today, the reason why I'm frustrated is because my wrap has came in for the car, the body wrap right there, that's gonna go on the side of the car. And I've probably been to like 5, 6, 7 wrap places, seeing if we could find somebody to get it done, and everybody's booked up. So I'm starting to get impatient. So I must do what a Sigma male does, and we're gonna figure out how to wrap the car ourselves. Now, I have 2 decals that I'm gonna put on, and I'm gonna show you guys. These are the decals right here. Roll these out. It's gonna go on the side of the car, right there, and right there. And then it's gonna come back around, and we're gonna put them right here through there. And it's gonna match all of these tires, all right? So stick with me on this. I may mess up, and if I mess up, I mess up. But today, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna at least do one side because it's a long route. Then we'll see how it turns out. Stay tuned, hold tight, let's do it.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money, travel the world. When you're getting it like that, you can pick out a girl. When you chase your own dreams, you can become.
All right, guys.